You're welcome back from the break. So, lifestyle segment part 2, and I'm in the studio with the tourism chief of Iture, that is Rashad McCrorey. Rashad, it's good to see you again.
Oh, good to see you as always.
Welcome to the Pulse.
Thank you for having me.
So, what's your stool name? I've forgotten.
My stool name is Nana Kofi Kukudurfo I.
Okay, Nana Kofi Kukudurfo, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. That one is quite a mouthful, so I'm going to stick with it. Rashad.
Nana Kukudurfo.
Nana Kukudurfo.
Yeah.
Okay, tourism chief of Iture.
Yes.
Right. So this morning, I want us to look at how you've been combining your chieftaincy title, the duties that come with it. Plus, you are into tourism. How are you combining the two? But first, you were enstooled. Was it last year?
This past
April.
Yeah.
How has the journey been so far? From April, we're now in October. How has it been?
These first 6 months have been amazing. When they first approached me about the tourism chieftaincy, they decided to do it before I took a 3-month trip back to the United States.
Okay.
So I actually traveled back to the United States a little over a week after my enstoolment, and I just returned back to Ghana the last week of July.
Okay.
So in reality, it's as if this is really the first 3 months of my stint as tourism chief, or the lifelong journey as chief.
So an introspection.
Yeah.
How has the journey been? Like 3 months.
Again, it's been an amazing experience. To tie it into your other question. I have been a tour operator since 2016. I've been bringing Black Americans to different countries on the African continent.
Okay.
So with the wonderful job, the village of Iture in Elmina. Iture is a sub-town located in Elmina. Iture is actually the gate to Elmina. Iture is the first town in Elmina.
Okay. About
a 15-minute walk to Elmina slave dungeon. And Nana Kofi the sixth, the Oman of Elmina, has also adopted me and gave me jurisdiction over all of Elmina.
Okay.
My village of Iture, the Royal Family of Iture, decided to craft me a specific stool based on my qualifications. Okay. So they said, we don't want to make you Nkosoheni. We don't want to make you a Puntuhen. We don't want to make you a Safohen. We want to give you a stool that you can pass down to your generations because you're part of us. Okay. I known members of the Iture family for over 3 years. I joined the Iture family 2 years ago, and I've been living in Iture for the last 2 years. Okay. So I'm looked upon as a real adopted family member. And they decided to create a stool based on my skills, which was tourism. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So let me ask you, since you were enstooled, what are some projects? Have you embarked on any projects? What are some of the things you've done for your community?
So far, we put up lights in the community. Okay. We started a garbage project with Nsrahwehen to help with sanitation within the community. Also, a main part of my enstoolment is also my propensity and my expertise in bringing Americans from the United States to Ghana. Okay. So we've done numerous naming ceremonies and been bringing additional resources, investors, and family members who want to walk in my footsteps, who see me as a trailblazer, who want to walk in my footsteps and not only join the family of Iture, but also be able to invest in assist Ghana. Oh,
okay. Yeah. So what is the way forward? But before you answer that, let me ask you, how has it been? I know I've asked you about your relationship with the community, but generally, has it been easy combining your tourism together with your chieftaincy? Has it been easy at all? Or you feel like
that's the easy part for me, because it's my life work. The more difficult part is an elevation, a continuation to learning the culture of Ghana, because I'm a chief now, and the reason I was enstooled is because I took being a part of the family serious. So now being a chief is extra responsibility, understanding the culture, understanding the tradition. So I had to start reading books on the history of Elmina, what it is to be a chief, the do's and don'ts to be a chief. I'm a single man. I was washing my own clothes, and now they're like, "Oh, you're a chief. Not only can you not always wash your own clothes, you can't even hang your clothes up outside, because if you're outside, if you're not around and somebody do something to your clothes, or you can't eat in public, you can't carry a regular rubber anymore. You shouldn't be by yourself." So a lot of things. I still use my left a lot. I've been in America, the first 35 years of my life. Just certain. So the more difficult part has been elevating my understanding of culture, because I want to show respect to the title of chieftaincy,
and being unable to do the things that come naturally to you, things you feel is nothing, but now because of your position you can't do it anymore. Yes. That's one of the more difficult things that I'm still learning. I only been a chief 6 months, so, and it's a lifelong. This goes with me to the grave. So it's still early. It's still an infant. It's early days. It's the early days. Okay, so what is your perspective, or what has been your experience so far with the Ghanaian community? Not only the people of Iture, but Ghanaians as a whole. Have you been accepted when you go out there doing your various engagements? How has the response been like? Well, Ghanaians have always been warm and welcome to members of the diaspora. As a whole, there's always a group of people who rightfully don't like the intrusion of foreigners, especially when a lot of us come and we automatically join the elite status due to our financial wealth. We come in, we only go to the nicest restaurants. We do things that come natural to us, but it may be looked upon as arrogance to other people. So I do understand sometimes that people don't believe foreigners should hold stools, especially non-Ghanaians should hold stools. So I know not everybody is happy. Some people think that it's only about money. I didn't pay a dime for my stool. I joined the family. I put money into my ceremony with publicity. I'm a tourism. That's branding. That's marketing. But no one was paid. This was done out of love and wisdom for the village. But the people of Ghana have been welcoming, have been loving, and as far as I'm aware, it hasn't been anything. So you've experienced the proverbial Ghanaian hospitality? Yes. All right. So before we go, let's see your book. Your book. How far with it? Every time I think I'm finished, either I get inspired, or editors or people who I really trust their opinion say you can pour more into it. And that also ties into a lot of my spiritual beliefs. I believe that sometimes a lot of people get stuck and don't get new ideas because they haven't fulfilled their obligations to the old ideas. I kind of like to think of it like a USB drive or a memory card. When you fill up the memory card, you can't get new downloads, so you have to delete. But it's not delete like forget your dreams. Delete like finish the book and pour everything into the book. Don't hold back. Give all your secrets, because you want the universe, you want the Most High, you want God, whatever your spiritual beliefs are. You want that energy to be able to give you a fresh new insight, so you can have more. All right. So before we go, I believe that your people, not only the people of Iture, but for all our viewers, let's have your final words. Now we consider you as a part of us, obviously. So tell us something before we go. Please, never forget your dreams. It's never too late. Mindfulness in terms of thinking positive, erasing negative thoughts out your mind, and always believing that you can do better when you don't think you can do better is always important. So I encourage everybody to just keep believing and be able to move forward in life. Thank you. Nana Kofi Kukudurfo the first. Hey. How you doing? Thank you for passing through. We are truly grateful. All right. So that was Rashad McCrorey with a stool name Nana Kofi Kukudurfo.